we're standing here in the kind of the core of the valley, and when we mapped it all out, our intent was to put hawthorn and ginkgo across from each other, hawthorn representing the heart and ginkgo representing the mind. It's kind of a symbolic thing, but for me it kind of is a legacy of what inspires us to, to work this valley in such a, a dedicated way like we do.
Gaia Herbs cultivates 250 acres of medicinal herbs in western North Carolina. It's a certified organic grower and nationally branded manufacturer of liquid herbal extracts.
We harvest Echinacea purpurea. We use the root digger to bring them out. Everything is natural. We don't use no chemicals at all. We take samples to the lab, and if the sample shows they're still low in medicine, we don't harvest it. We wait till it gets to their peak, and when they're ready to be harvested, they tell me from the lab we can go ahead and do it.
There are a wide variety of plants that are used for medicinal purposes. Gaia grows anywhere from 30 to 55 varieties each year.
People are becoming more and more curious about how to address the common disorders without the pharmaceuticals, because they're so concerned about the side effects of drugs.
Medicinal herbs have a long history in western North Carolina, particularly among Native Americans.
The biodiversity of western North Carolina, actually particularly here in Transylvania County, is vast. In fact, 80% of the plant species that grow in the U.S. grow right in this region, which makes it for botanical cultivation really, really optimal.
Gaia can't grow all of what it needs, and the company believes there's a lot of potential for farmers in the herbal industry.
This whole industry is growing rapidly year after year, and one of our biggest challenges is finding high-quality, certified organic material. We are now working with growers in the United States to grow some of these herbs, as well as on our farm, because of some of the contamination issues, some of the adulteration issues, and quality issues that we're seeing in crops from overseas.
Quality is something Gaia spends a lot of time working on. This lab tests all of the plant and extract materials to be sure they meet company standards and that consumers are getting what they pay for.
There's been several instances where we buy certified organic material and we found pesticide residues in there. All the way to it actually is green tea, but it doesn't have enough of the biomarker that we're looking for. You constantly have to be on the lookout for any potential contamination or not good quality, and that could be from the standpoint of strength, from the biomarker standpoint, or microbial standpoint, or heavy metal standpoint.
Gaia likes to say it's a vertically integrated company from seed to bottle. Along with its farm, Gaia operates a 36,000 square foot herbal products manufacturing facility, producing 100 million capsules each year.
At this facility, after we receive in the botanical, we'll grind it. And then we'll extract it here in these systems that you see behind me. And that's really the beginning of our manufacturing process, extraction. And we'll extract it and we'll concentrate it to a predetermined strength. And then, once we get to that strength, then it really has two main paths after that. It'll go to be encapsulated or bottled as a liquid extract.
We're really positioning North Carolina as a supplier to the nation and the world of premium quality botanicals. There's a group of thought leaders in Western North Carolina that are positioning Western North Carolina as a center for an emerging natural biotechnology, which uses all of the sophisticated science associated with creating well-characterized, well-made botanical medicines. North Carolina is just really well endowed agriculturally to be able to sponsor and support the growth towards this wellness paradigm.
With Gaia Herbs, we're actually attracting more and more experts to this, to come and work within Gaia, and it's bringing more and more knowledge, more and more intelligence to this area around botanical medicine. And certainly it's in this local area in Transylvania County, Brevard, and around, it's really inspired the economy here.
Gaia started out in Massachusetts in the mid-'80s. The company moved to North Carolina in 1996. At that time, Transylvania County was home to 3 large employers, all of which have since disappeared.
These were textile, paper, and X-ray film manufacturers that had been here for decades. And so when we moved here, it seemed kind of odd that that a company like ours would come here. But now they've all gone away, and we're one of the largest private employers in Transylvania County. I think we've contributed very meaningfully to the economic development prospects of this county.